A lot of you probably know what happens when we get heavy rains here. Shoal Creek in central Austin swells into a rushing river. Those floods leave a lot of damage behind on the banks, but a new project aims to fix that and much more. KXAN's Natalie Stoll looks at the plans for the Shoal Creek Restoration Project.
A popular method of exercise and transportation, cyclists enjoy the Shoal Creek Trail, but it's this intersection at 24th Street that slows them down. New construction will funnel them under the roadway. It's just one part of a project that will improve a much-loved city park.
I used to run in it, now I walk in it.
Since the 70s, Frank Forrester walks the Shoal Creek Trail several times a week. He approves of the plan to spruce up the area along it and tackle erosion the creek's rushing water leaves behind.
Well, I remember 1981, I believe, when the big floods came and the water was out there in Lamar.
The creek bed will go from run down to this.
As we use native materials such as irregular limestone boulders that blend in with the creek bed.
The city's watershed protection department is also changing the way they manage stormwater.
Instead of sending pipes straight to the creek, we're creating certain areas that are currently park use areas, but just changing the way the topography is graded to help the stormwater soak in the ground.
But that won't take away the open spaces people like about this park. And Frank says some inconvenience is worth it in the long run.
I've been here before when they put in some trails here and you walk around them or you walk outside, but it's worth it.
The project starts Monday, but don't expect to see the heavy equipment right away. The pedestrian detours and fencing goes in first. In Central Austin, Natalie Stoll, KXAN News.
Well, this project will take a year and a half to complete. It is scheduled in phases to keep those detours to a minimum.
We took a closer look at where the money for this project is coming from. Bond money approved by voters will pay for the bikeway along Shoal Creek. But most of the $6.2 million project is paid from Watershed Protection Department's budget. They get their money from the drainage fee that every Austin water customer pays on their bill. It works out to be just over $9 per month for each household in Austin. This fee brought in nearly $64 million last year to the city of Austin.